Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to talk about the recently confirmed update, because when we had Season 40 delayed, what they also said in a kind of roundabout way, or direct way, however you prefer to look at it, was that there's an update coming and Season 40 had to be delayed until that update was ready to go. Now, does this necessarily mean that the update's coming at the same time? I don't know. I would guess not. But yeah, it could be a month from now. It could be tomorrow. Who knows? But let's go off of just what we have to go off of here. And guys, if you enjoy the videos, I do appreciate it if you throw in that code chicken in the shop. And, you know, if the update is coming around the corner. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because as soon as we know anything about the update, we're going to be posting about it right here. So just simply subscribe. You won't miss a beat. All right, so let's read this blog here. So this is called Heavy's Homework. So we essentially have two big things that are kind of teased for this update. We have the potential troop or proto-troop that everyone was talking about. The consensus was that it was the Laser Ranger from Boom Beach Frontlines. I don't know if it's going to be that troop exactly, or I honestly know nothing about the update, so I'm not like pretend speculating here when I actually know what's going on. I'm totally 100% with you guys right now, just speculating. So, yeah, I think that makes the most sense. I mean, I think of it in terms of what takes the least amount of, you know, what's the easiest to do is just port that troop over. Based on the interview that I had with Nuno, one of their biggest problems was developing totally new things. So that might be, you know, an avenue that they could go, is just to simply port stuff over that's still new to the game, new to us, which is great, but not necessarily new to everything else. And if we look at Clash Royale as an example, sorry, I'm kind of going on a tangent here. If we look at Clash Royale as an example, their recent huge update, they brought in a new troop, a new hero, I believe, troop or hero, something like that, called the Monk. And the Monk is actually a troop from Clash Mini. So this is something that Supercell does. Now the Clash Royale maybe is on the decline a bit. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe it doesn't. Where they port stuff over from other games to put in updates. So I think that just really makes a lot of sense that that's probably going to happen. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. So introducing a machine that will send the Blackguard running with bellies full of bread, the prototype toaster cannons. This is the other thing we have. There, we talked about the troop. Now here's the other thing we have is the prototype defense. So if we look at it, it looks like a critter machine with a giant toaster arm for a hand. And it says, made from 5 tons of iron and lasertron heat technology, the prototype toaster cannon will fire evenly golden brown slices of bread evenly golden brown slices of bread batch after batch. With the Blackguard too busy eating delicious toast with their hands, how can they possibly use their weapons? This is a great plan, even an amazing plan. Now you may be wondering, how am I going to create a highly sophisticated super toaster weapon? This is a minor detail. The most important job will be eating and tasting as much toast as possible. So that doesn't really tell us anything. The one cool thing to note on this page is that it has 4 different settings: defrost, reheat, shock, and boom. So when I look at that, my guess is it's going to be a prototype defense. I mean, it says prototype in the name. A prototype defense that has the ability to be set to different things. So you can actually, you know, say, for example, you can click on it. Again, going back to another game, Clash of Clans, they have lots of defenses where you can set them to either air or ground. So they're kind of a similar thing, but this one, you know, if we go off of what the thing said, defrost, that could mean like the Cryoneer, like that kind of beam where it just slows everybody down. That would be really cool to see. Imagine that if it just like rinsed all the troops in a line going back and forth like a sprinkler, but it's freezing them slowly. It's like the same thing as a cryo bomb goes off, right? So the same effect. It's already in the game. Reheat, flamethrower, hot pot, shock. We already have the shock blaster and the shock launcher, so that's not really anything new. And then boom, everything in Boom Beach goes boom. So I mean, that could be anything. Mortar shell cannon, boom cannon, yeah, something like that. So that's what I'm thinking for right now, guys. We have the crab that I have yet to attack, and I don't want you guys to watch stages 1 through 10. That's going to be boring. So what we'll do is we'll take on some player bases. Now, one good thing about the crab that we used to always talk about, when the crab is active, what typically happens, or what does happen, is where's the HQ on this guy? He's hiding somewhere. Oh, I see his chicken. Does he have an HQ back there? No. Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. Typically, people will have a lot more resources than normal, so that's more so like after the crab. But I mean, even during, if you're able to refresh your player bases pretty frequently, or ideally clear your map, you're gonna be able to get a lot of resources that way. So just a heads up, because we want to maximize the amount of loot that we can get from our map, especially with no warships right now. It's a great time to just upgrade everything on your base, and who knows, maybe at some point they're gonna make warships come to the main base in one way or another. It's gonna affect it, other than just simply the Admiral's Key and the HQ unlocks being needed. So it's always good, to be to have your base updated and upgraded and everything like that. Let's see, are we going to be able to take this down? Kavan's flying around. Oh yeah, look at that. And boom. Cow goes down pretty easily. That was too bad. Just a nice little path. Nice little wrap around right around the HQ. No problems there. How many casualties? 11? Not too shabby. Ton of gold. That's the only thing I don't need is gold. So let's convert all of that. And what do we want to do here? We got tank life leech. We got scorcher damage. Let's do barrage damage a little bit. That's going to help us out right now too. And let's destroy this guy. All right, let's go into another one here. We got the whiplash wang. That's an interesting one. And this doesn't look too bad. All we got to do is get to the back. And the barrage damage is great. I mean, it's not only, even when you clear mines and stuff, it's going to do more damage on the buildings. So you get that potential of being able to use it and racking up a little bit of GB back, while having to be less accurate or actually specifically hitting different targets. But yeah, the one thing about the Halloween crab that doesn't really make sense, there's no pumpkin mortars. Where's the pumpkin mortars? Where's the critter bats? We've had those in the game forever. I don't know why they didn't come this crab. Maybe you guys remember. Let me know in the comments if that's a new thing that we're missing those guys, or if it was kind of always like that. I honestly don't remember if we had it for the last crab off the top of my head or not. Well, let's see. Look at that. Look at that. Just the smackdown with the warriors. Boom. We'll throw some barrage on there. And that's doing some pretty good damage when it hits that sniper tower. That was only a couple shells we needed. And this guy does have multiple ice statues. He might even have a second building health one somewhere. Pretty cool. Only lost 2. Alright, let's do another one before we wrap this up. We're going against Mr. Fizzle. We're going to try not to fizzle. That's the plan. Alright, so this is where, what I was talking about, where the barrage should be able to come into play and get us a couple buildings that otherwise we would not get. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. So get a little bit of that GBE back. It's always good. Return on the investment. Let's go smoke up this way. And we're going to, whoops. And smoke, smoke, smoke. And we're gonna unfortunately hit that shock mine. It's gonna hurt. Ouch. Okay. Let's let them all get collected up. Goodbye, Kavan. You did your duties. At least you tried to. Let's throw a health pack there because the flames are gonna get activated for just a second. And let's go health kits down there, artillery in the middle, and we should be okay. We'll lose a few more than we wanted to, but overall, not too shabby. We did not fizzle against Mr. Fizzle, so that's a good thing. But yeah, so you guys let me know what you're thinking about this update. What do you think is going to happen? What you're looking forward to, what you're not looking forward to. Make sure, man, so much gold. Make sure you do not touch the boat. Don't touch the boat. Don't want to do that. Can we upgrade this? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, don't touch the boat, guys. And, oh, we got some treasure over here. Oh, my God. Oh, also, in the shop right now, there was a haunted bundle offer. It's not bad. 7 power powders, 3 crystals. That's, for whatever it was, 13 bucks Canadian. So, like, $2 everywhere else. Not a horrible deal. Not a horrible deal. So let me know what you guys think of that down below in the comment section. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. We'll catch you next one, guys. Chicken out. Backpack.